1v1 a black guy? Sure. That Wings007 and Cyrix share the same last name, who runs away from child support because everybody would want to see me beat him up.
You got me. Say my name.
Breaking bacon.
You're goddamn right.
You guys ever follow a guy named Cyrix? Cyrix the GOAT. You know what I learned today about Cyrix? He don't know how to drive a car.
That shocked you?
He has this racing shit. He has a racing setup in his attic. His grandma's attic. He's got a racing setup in his grandma's attic. Let's be real with this. Could I box Cyrix next? 100%.
Ugh.
I'd be scared I'd get scabies on my fucking knuckles though. Through the glove. I'm surprised they haven't got Music Biz Marty and Cyrix to get that signed in big contracts. Cyrix will never drive a car or even get a license. What do you mean, Shingo? You got some inside information? Would I race Cyrix? I've watched him race. The only car Cyrix ever gonna own is a Hot Wheels car. Well, you might be right because the motherfucker plays a lot of Hot Wheels on Xbox. How many guns I got? 1, 2. 1v1 a black guy? Sure, I'll do EDP 445.
Why?
Because everybody would want to see me beat him up.
I understand that, but would you even want to be associated at all with him for anything?
Just imagine though, it sells it fucking self though. Both of my gloves could have cupcakes on them, so you could come get them cupcakes.
I would just not want to do anything with him. I'd prefer to act like he didn't exist.
Yeah, he is fucking selling his stuff. He's got it having a yard sale. He's like, you can buy the EDP plunger. Somebody wants to get this motherfucker's plunger. Why does he have a custom plunger?
Because someone at some point wanted it.
No, me and EDP have nothing in common. I don't fuck with that boy. I didn't fuck with him before he got caught, much less after this motherfucker got caught talking to fucking young girls. And you know why these motherfuckers do it, right? They do it because they can't get no real women. Is that not true? They don't know how to talk to real women. They fucking sit around on the internet. They have fucking anime avatars and shit. Shingo, he was supposed to be dead already. He said he had a month to live 2.5 months ago, it feels like. My hair grows weird. I did see his new excuse why he got caught. He's trying to blame it was all an inside gag. They had planned on interviewing him and then they pulled some bullshit on him. How would... Well, first off, if you're going to be a method actor and you don't know what you're about to method act it about and they pull that shit on you, right? First off, how did they get all this damn text messages and shit, right? How'd they get you to you'd dick pics and pictures of yourself and pictures of you pooping in the toilet and, saying that you're the sweetest person in the world. Yeah, he tried that. He got a whole, somebody paid him for one of those 1-hour interviews for $100. I'm going to tell you right now, first off, EDP 445 ain't got no game. His game is non-existent. This motherfucker, I do need to shave. I do need to shave, I agree. Someone hacked EDP's phone. Even if they hacked it, the shit still was on the damn phone. There's no good way of looking at this situation without him being a fucking pile of junk. Hey Garrett, EDP was just in his 20s doing shock jock stuff. You can't put me and him on the same page, man. Can't put me and him on the same page. Do I think it was harassment? No. Look at it. Put yourself in his shoes, right? Say you got a daughter that's naive, right? Whatever it might be. Say you got a daughter that's naive, and this dude's messaging her like EDP's messaging her, right? Don't you think that an hour conversation is getting off lightly? Most dudes beat that ass. Most dudes go to that parking lot at the Rite Aid and stomp them a mud hole. Yeah, I see a lot of people aren't taking this conversation seriously. It probably will be at the end of the night, Leon, after I run it into Bailey 3 or 4 times.
Salvage title. Oh Lord, now you're hitting animals with your car.
Yeah. The violent Wings runs over Bailey with a Camaro.
Hits Bailey with a Camaro.
Do a burnout on Bailey's back.
Oh Lord. I can't fail day 1 of my 75-day challenge.
Have you told anybody about your 75-day challenge yet?
No.
Kelly's on a fucking
'Cause I'm gonna
crazy ass
fail.
challenge.
Because I'm gonna fail.
You're trying to say fudge rounds wasn't part of your 75-day challenge?
It was in my calories. Shut up. Part of my calories.
You know what I just thought about?
What?
That Wings007 and Cyrix share the same last name. I wonder if they're related.
I'm just sad that you're thinking about either of those characters. Baby, we should have put my better picture up there.
Wings007's betting 5K on Boogie? No, he ain't. He ain't doing nothing.
Now, you know nobody can serve up them burgers at the BK like him. He's doing something. Because you know that's where he'd be working, somewhere like that. He ain't working like somewhere civilized like a Chick-fil-A.
Let me tell you, if that man made money outside of like, you know, sucking on the tits of Wings of Redemption, I'm gonna tell you a secret. The money he makes is selling like skunk weed and like fucking fentanyl or some shit like that. He's like one of those dudes. Well, first off, I'm surprised Ralph got a girl to actually lay down with him. That's number one.
I don't know who this character is.
You'd have to watch him. It's hard to explain. Basically, think about like every right-wing male
Okay.
that you dated on Plenty of Fish,
Okay.
and then like cut like 5 inches off of them,
Okay.
and then give them smoking habits and a platform to air their grievances out.
But does someone actually like watch that and see it as entertainment?
He has a following. He has a following.
Dang, I need to focus more on my YouTube career.
Yeah, I can't bump no liquid, Richard. I'm actually on my tablet right now. Didn't Ethan Ralph back down from Boogie? Like, he wants to fight me, but he backed down from Boogie. So he's willing to fight somebody that accepted Boogie's challenge. Will you gritty for this $10? No, not today, man. I literally hurt my leg yesterday, and I broke my glasses. It's not that I'm injured. Like, inside of my right thigh is sore as it can be. Why would he run away from Boogie? Like, does the man not like money? Was he afraid that the money would get put by the IRS or some shit? Yeah, this is the $5 chair.
You say that so proudly.
Motherfucker, I ain't trying to be like, oh, look at my Gucci watch and belt and shit. No, this is my $5 chair. I got this chair for $5. I need you to understand how good of a deal that was. Somebody got
The one time you went with me to a Goodwill.
And I remember showing it to you, and I was like afraid to show it to you because I thought you'd tell me I couldn't have it.
You're an adult.
How much money would it take for you to fly to Rhode Island and train with Sam Hyde? I don't know, man. How much money? It had to be considerable. It had to be like $5,000. Just like the plane ticket, hotel, like, and having something left over. Won't win any fight sitting on that $5 chair. I don't know why people are obsessed with Sam Hyde. Read the $5 donation.
Go buy you another chair.
Tell us the first time you became a man with Kelly. No, we're not doing that. Dude, Side Squirrels did fuck him so hard. And, like, they fucked him and didn't even give him a reach around. Like, honestly, like, they made, like, what, $10,000+ in donations that day. Got a little bump in their viewership. Like, everything of that was coming up daisies for them.
You don't think he deserves some of it, though?
Dude, like I said before, the only thing I've ever disliked about Phil, I think Phil is a very misunderstood person. I don't think Phil should be considered a loyal cow by any means. He's a normal dude. The thing I can't get behind with Phil is how he asked people to help him with his taxes. And at the time of helping with his taxes, he was buying $4,000 worth of microtransactions on something.
But that's why he's a low cow. That's what makes him a low cow. Because it's like, you're sitting here telling me every week that you can't make your mortgage.
When you're paying more in your mortgage for, like, WWE champions.
For a game. And not even like a real game.
But like I said, like him because like I was showing that we had a subscriber come over yesterday. Not really a subscriber, but a long-time fan, like Black Ops 1 era. And we kind of hung out for like 2 or 3 hours, and we started talking about Phil, and so I was going through like what I disliked about Phil, and I went back and looked at his like bank leaks. And that shit's worse than I remember. Like, they had like graphs, and they like charted it out, and this man was spending $8,000 a month. $8,000 a month. And like $1,800 was his mortgage. And then he'd spend like $1,000 a month in fucking alcohol and like another $2,000 in WWE champions. You know, like DoorDash was 10% of his income, so he'd spend $1,000 a month on DoorDash. And it's like, dog, How are you this bad with money? How? All right, if those weren't Phil's bank records, who took the L? Who took a $10,000 L to mimic Phil's bank account? Like, who took the time that they happened to like get everything right while trying to like, you know, brute force Phil shit, and it just happened to be microtransaction city? Didn't I lose money on a boat?